Hello, welcome to City Yoga. My name is Luke and this is a 15-minute basic flow yoga practice. So suitable for all levels. If you'd like, you can keep a block, a strap or a belt handy, just in case you want to use it. And we're going to go ahead and get started by coming into pose of a child. So we're going to start to widen our knees, bring our toes together, walking the hands forward and sending the hips back towards your heels. Just take a big breath in through the nose and peel the shoulders back. As you breathe out, see if you can press back a little bit more. Melt your forehead down, softening the elbows, relaxing the shoulders, and just breathing in and out through the nostrils. And to take deeper breaths, longer breaths. And as you lengthen through the breath, start to scan your body. See where you're holding tension. Lengthen your neck, soften the shoulders. And then slowly begin to make your way up to your hands and knees. We'll keep the knees wide, move the hands just slightly forward of your shoulders, and just start to engage the belly. Soften the shoulders, draw the elbows inward, then press back towards your right heel, drawing the chin. Then rounding forward, shift towards your left wrist. So you're going to inhale at the top here, and then sink back towards the left heel, lengthening the arms, and then rounding forward towards your right wrist. Take an inhale, sinking back to the right heel, pressing the arms away, and then forward again towards the left wrist. And just find stillness here. Center your left hand and draw the right arm up. Take a nice big breath in. And then just come undone as you breathe out. So anchor the right hand underneath the nose. Inhale the left arm to the ceiling. And come undone. And just once more on each side. Take another inhale as your right arm reaches. Pause at the top. Try to soften the shoulders. Gently press your hips and chest forward. You're going to make a fist with the right hand and roll the wrist. And roll the other way. And begin to reach back towards your heel. Sink your hips back. And then shift forward, opening back up. Reach back one more time. And come up. And just slowly come undone. So bring your right hand back under the shoulder. And we're going to switch sides. We're going to draw that left arm to the ceiling. And then reach back towards the heel. Opening back up as you inhale. And reaching back. On your next inhale, we're going to pause. Press the hips forward, make a fist. And roll the wrist. Roll the other way. And then come undone. Transitioning back to our hands and knees. Begin to walk your knees in and separate the feet. And then sink back into child's pose again. We'll walk the hands forward, cupcake the fingers, and press down into your finger pads. Glide. Spin your elbows. A nice big inhale. And exhale. Tuck the belly and slowly roll back up to tabletop. We'll take the right hand, turn the fingers as far as back as you can, so to face you, or if that's too far, maybe just out to the side, as far as you can get the fingers to rotate. And start to circle your hips clockwise, flowing with your breath as you breathe in, glide forward, breathe out, sinking back. And gradually you're going to come back to stillness, flip the right palm over, allow the fingers to face you, and press down into the heel of the hand. Press the fist into your mat. And then come undone. So back in neutral. And we're going to flip the left fingers back to face us as far back as we can. And we're going to rotate the hips anti-clockwise. Flowing with your breath. pressing into your right finger pads, keeping the weight out of the wrists. And as you come back to stillness, just go ahead and flip that left palm over. Fingers are facing you. Push down through the heel of the hand. Maybe rock the hips back a little bit to deepen the stretch. And as you shift forward, make a fist, anchor through the left hand. And then just come undone. So drawing our finger pads to the floor again. Tuck the toes and slowly lower the belly as you breathe in. And we'll keep the toes tucked and just round the back as you breathe out. And inhale, dropping the belly, pressing the chest forward. Exhale, rounding the back. Tuck your tail, push away from the floor. And then untuck the toes as you breathe in, lowering the belly, rounding as we breathe out. We'll find ourselves back in the neutral position. Step the right foot back and push back into your right heel. And glide forward as you inhale, keep the right foot grounded. Push back again as you exhale. And on your next inhale, we're going to shift forward, shine the chest out in front of us. As you gaze down, float the left leg, right leg rather. Curl your toes, push back through the heel, and then extend the left hand. Draw the shoulders back as you breathe in. And just come undone as you breathe out. Shifting back onto our hands and knees. Stepping the left foot behind you. Take an inhale. As you exhale, push back into your left heel. Claw the mat with the fingers, shift forward. Pressing back one more time. As you glide forward again, let the left leg come up, curl the toes, square the hips. And as you look down, let your right hand reach out in front of you. Spreading the fingers and spreading the toes. Take a nice big breath in. And come undone as you breathe out. So we're back to our hands and knees. We're going to walk the knees back so that your hands are just slightly forward of your shoulders. You're going to tuck the belly, sink back into child's pose, and bow the head. Bringing the shoulders over the wrists as we inhale. Tuck the toes here and push back into down dog as you exhale. So move your hips up or press your hips up towards the ceiling. Draw the arms nice and long. And just slowly begin to pedal the feet out. And from here we're going to walk the feet up towards the hands. Once you get to the top of the mat, just allow your knees to soften and let your head hang. So release any tension through the neck, relax the shoulders, grab opposite elbows, and continue to round through the back and soften through the knees, gently swaying your whole upper body side to side like a rag doll. And slowly coming back to stillness. Nod the head yes, and shake the head no. Extend the hands down, and push your weight into the heels. Let your hips sink nice and low, and then round. Drawing the chin towards your chest. Press your palms into your shins. Inhale the chest forward. Exhale, fold. And just softening the knees here, tucking the chin, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Extend your hands up towards the ceiling, hook the thumbs together, and just staying here as you lengthen. So we're going to push our hips forward, ground through all 10 toes, and try to draw your shoulders down into your back pocket. So drawing the belly button in to protect your spine. Anchor the feet, come back to neutral. Take a hold of your left wrist, and pressing into your left heel, draw the arms over to the right. As you inhale back to the center, anchor the right heel and switch wrists, stretching over to the left. Let's come back into a neutral position, hook the thumbs back together again, pointer fingers are touching. And then reach, interlace the fingers, kiss your palms together. As you inhale, press your shoulders down and allow your heart to lift. On the exhale, soften the knees as you fold forward, bow the head. Draw your hands to your low back. tucking the chin. We're going to come up as you breathe in, keeping the hands at the low back and press the hips forward. And coming back into neutral position. Release your hands alongside the body. Inhale the hands to the ceiling, pausing at the top to spread the fingers to your mat. Weight into your heels, tuck the belly, tuck the tail, sink a little bit lower, plug the shoulders back, and then folding forward. Allow your feet to separate so they're slightly wider than the hips. Put a bend in the left knee and keep the left hand grounded. If you need to, the left hand can move to a block or a book. We're going to open the right hand all the way up towards the ceiling. Take a nice big inhale. On the exhale, come undone. Softening the right knee, grounding the right hand, reaching for the floor or block. Left arm opens up as you breathe in. And just comes undone as you breathe out. Then shuffle the feet back into a more neutral position. Let the head hang. And keeping the arms extended, begin to roll back up again. Pull your shoulders up towards your ears and then release your shoulders down into your back pockets. So back to neutral, we're going to draw the arms out to the side. And just rock back into your heels, lift the toes, and spread the toes. And gradually draw the toes back down into your, allowing the heart to lift as your shoulders press down and back. And as you palms the belly, as you breathe out, folding forward, keeping the knees soft. Inhale, take a half lift. On the exhale, we're going to step back with the right foot. Sink the hips and then drop the back knee. And slowly come up. Inhale the hands to the ceiling. Spread the fingers, goalpost the hands down. From here, we're just going to bring our hands to the waist. So maintain that lunge. Engage the belly, retract the shoulders. Take a nice big breath in. Just sink into the left knee, shift forward as you breathe out. Inhale, pressing back. Exhale, see if you can sink a little bit deeper. Engage in the glutes. Come back to neutral. And deepen the lunge once more. You're going to shift back and just heel toe your left foot out at an angle. So now we're going to bring the left foot to a diagonal. So hips are still facing forward. Take a nice big breath in. Sink into that left knee as you breathe out. So if you need extra padding, you take a pause here. Slide the towel underneath the knee if you need to. Or fold the mat in half if you need that extra padding. I'm just going to do that twice more. Inhale at the top of our lunge. Exhale, sinking deep into our lunge. Inhale, pressing back. Exhale, sinking deeper. Let's come back to neutral. And if you can stay with the foot diagonal, or you can come into a more lateral lunge, drawing the leg more out towards the left side. Breathing in, lunging deep. Inhale again. Exhale, shifting. One more time. Breathe in. Back into your lunge. And shift to neutral. Heel toe, or move the left foot back to the front of your mat. Release the hands down. Then deepen the lunge as you breathe in. Round back as you breathe out. Pausing here. And slowly come back into that lunge. Let your left foot travel back. Step your right foot forward. So finding yourselves in that modified lunge, we're going to ground the right foot and slowly come up. Spread the fingers, shoot the fingers down and push your shoulders down into your back body. As you inhale, let your thumbs turn out and your pinkies turn in and push your shoulders down into your back pockets. Try to deepen that lunge. And exhale, I'm going to come back to neutral. Move the hands to the waist. And breathing in at the top. Sinking forward into our lunge as we exhale. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, see if you can go a little bit deeper. Once more, breathing in and breathing out. And press away from that right foot and just heel toe the foot out to the side and bring it out on an angle. Breathing in again. And then sinking into our lunge. And twice more, pressing back. And sinking even deeper still if you can. One more time. Take an inhale. On the exhale, lunging. And shifting back again. Let's heel toe the right foot out to the right side so we're on a more lateral lunge. Inhale, lunge, exhale. Inhale again. Exhale to lunge. One more time, breathing in and breathing out. You're going to come undone. You can release the hands down if you need to. Just bring your right foot forward, framing the front foot with our hands. You're going to sink into a lunge and then shift back to stretch the back of that right leg. Maybe curl the toes and bow the head. And come back into your lunge. Draw the right foot back so your hips are back underneath the knees. Spread your fingers nice and wide. And slowly lower the belly. Take a big breath in. Round the back as you breathe out. On your next inhale, tuck the toes, dropping the belly. Round the back again. We'll keep the toes tucked. Draw the belly down as you inhale and press into your fingers on the exhale. Let your knees hover off of the mat. So pause here and hold. Come down whenever you need to. If it's in your practice, maybe you can extend that right foot through to the left. Anchor your left foot. Anchor the right foot and press the hips up. And then come undone. Both hands come down. We're going to come back into that tabletop. You can take a break here to lower the knees. Untuck the toes, shift back into child's pose. As you shift forward, go ahead and tuck the toes again, lower the belly. And as you round, you're going to hover the knees again. So hold here if it's in your practice. That left foot extends out. Ground the feet, push the hips towards the ceiling if you want more intensity. And then come undone. And just come back into tabletop. Untuck the toes. Draw the forearms down and bring your fingers together in a prayer position. You're going to sink back and move the thumbs to the base of the neck. Draw the shoulders back. And gradually transitioning back up to tabletop. And we'll tuck the toes and just bring our hips towards the heels here. Draw the shoulders down into your back body. And just draw the hands out to the side. As you inhale, allow the hips to come off of the heels as you reach up. Exhale, sink back, bringing your hands to heart center. Inhale, reaching up again. And exhale, come undone. Let's take one more big inhale. Just keep the arms extended this time as you exhale. Make a fist with your hands. Inhale, begin to roll your wrists. Exhale, roll in the opposite direction. On your next inhale, just extend the arms long. On the exhale, we're going to sink back down and release the hands down. Draw your hands back out in front of you. You spread your fingers, lengthen the arms. Maybe shift the knees back. So we want our hands slightly forward to the shoulders. We're going to tuck the toes, pressing down through the hands to lengthen. Draw the belly in. Maybe hover the knees if it's in your practice. And then begin to press the heels down. Draw the heels up and glide forward. And push back into your down dog. Draw your knees all the way down. Pressing into your hands. Hover the knees. Float the heels. Glide forward to plank. We're going to bring the right knee towards the right wrist. Angle the right foot over to the left. And then drop the back knee, inch it back. Walk your hands forward. And just sink down. If it's in your practice, come down to your forearms. Softening the shoulders. Breathing in to expand the chest forward. And press our shoulders back. And softening as we breathe out. And begin to travel the hands back underneath the shoulders. We'll tuck the back toes, raise the back knee, and step back into our down dog. Float the heels, and then pressing back down. And just twice more. Inhale, raising the heels. Exhale to lower. Make sure we're pressing into our finger pads. Raise the heels again. This time, keep the heels lifted. Suck your belly in. Bring your knees down to a hover. Spin the elbows in and bring your knees all the way down. You're going to keep the toes tucked, but push the hips back. Keep your arms nice and long. And when you're ready, you can shift the shoulders forward again. Hover the knees. Press your chest and belly back towards the thighs. And push your heels down. As you inhale, the heels come up, glide forward. Exhale back into your down dog. Draw the knees back to a hover. Push the heels back down. Inhale, raise the heels, shift forward to that plank position, and bring your left knee towards your left wrist. I'm going to angle the left foot over to the right, and draw the right knee down. And just lengthen here as you breathe in, lower down to your forearms. If it's in your practice, is bring the hands under the shoulders, breathing out. And soften the shoulders back. Bring awareness back to your breath, maintaining that length as we breathe out, and deepening our breath as we breathe in. From here, bring your hands back under the shoulders. We'll tuck the back toes, raise the back knee, and slide the left foot back as we shift into a plank position. So you can modify your plank by coming down to the knees. If this is tough on the wrists, you can move to your fists. Push away from the floor. Soften the shoulders back. Hug the elbows in. And so we'll take a big inhale here. Gluing the elbows towards your ribs, and a slow exhale to lower all the way down to your belly. And just go ahead and extend the legs back. Release the hands back. And just turn the gaze to one side for a few resting breaths here. Allow your shoulders to soften down towards your mat. And then raising the head, we're going to turn our gaze to the other side. Engage in the belly, turn the gaze to the center, peel the shoulders back, and draw your belly in. As you breathe in, let everything lift up. You keep bowing the head, keep gazing down, holding here as you breathe out. With each inhale, see if you can lift just a little bit more, pressing the shoulder blades together, extending the arms and the fingers and the toes. And when you're ready, just come undone. We'll move our hands out to the side in a T. Dial the thighs inwards and engage the belly. Press the shoulders back. So maybe just begin by cupcaking the fingers and pulling your belly button into your spine. On your next inhale, raising everything up again. Exhale to lower. So deepen the breath. Inhale, lifting again. Exhale to lower. One more time. Take a nice big inhale. Press the shoulder blades towards each other. And then exhale. I'm going to travel our hands out on a diagonal this time. So reach both arms past the top corners of your mat. So we kind of make a Y shape on the mat. I'm going to draw the belly in again. Soften the shoulders back and bow the head. As you inhale, just allow everything to lift. And exhale, lower. Think about retracting the shoulder blades. Inhale, lift again. Push your shoulders back. Exhale, lower. One more time. Take a nice big breath in. And breathing out. And extend the hands forward, reaching both hands towards the top of the mat. Option to press the palms down and move onto your finger pads. But soften the shoulders back, suck the belly in, begin to point the toes, engage the thighs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And press up again as you breathe in. Exhale, lower. One more time. Take a nice big inhale. And the exhale, we're going to come undone. You're going to bring the hands in, rest the forehead down. Just begin to soften your shoulders back, and then bend the knees. And flex the feet, and begin to windshield wiper the knees side to side. And gradually coming back to stillness. So we're going to release the feet down, draw the hands back underneath the shoulders, shuffle the feet close together. And just keep the hands pressing under your shoulders and plug your elbows in. Inhale, take a small lift, keep the bow in the head. Exhale, lower and down. Press up even higher as you inhale. Exhale, releasing down, making sure that our toes are tucked. Try to press your arms long as you breathe in. And we're going to pause here. Keep pushing away from the mat. Knees are still grounded. Untuck your toes. Slide the shoulders down into your back body. Just imagine a hook at your chest and it's drawing you up towards the ceiling. Suck your belly button in to protect your spine. And then draw the left shoulder forward as you gaze to the right. Forward. We'll draw the belly over the thighs and reach the arms back and just soften the shoulders down. And just slowly begin to come undone. Just walk your hands to the top of the mat, tuck the toes, and press back into down dog. So hips are nice and high. You're going to lengthen the arms, hide the ears inside your shoulders, and send to the left foot. Slide the right leg up as you breathe in, and bend the knees, open the hip, square the shoulders, lengthen your arms. Slowly roll in the ankle. Roll it. Extend your right leg, and then step your right leg forward. You're going to inch the right foot over to the right a little bit more, inch the left foot over to the left side of your mat a little bit more. And just anchor your back foot. So your back toes are facing 11. You're going to push into your outer back heel, and your right knee is facing forward. Softening your shoulders back. And come onto your fingertips. Keep grounding the feet. As you gaze forward to the right foot, you can jet plane the hands if that's in your practice. Press the shoulder blades together. Think about that left hip dialing forward and that right hip dialing back. And on your next inhale, take your arms overhead, grounding through the back left heel. Sink into your right knee as you exhale, spiraling your trunk forward. Push your shoulders down into your back body. Extend the arms overhead. A little bit more, soften the shoulders down a little bit more. Sink a little deeper. And then wrap the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, and lift the heart up. You're going to hinge forward and fold. And if you're turning towards that left side, see if you can draw the chest more down towards the inner thigh, inner right thigh. Bow the head, release the hands. We're going to bring our hands down to the mat. And we'll keep that right foot grounded. Slowly come up, back up to warrior one. So that left hip draws forward, that trunk draws forward. I'm going to push the shoulders down as we sink into that right knee. And then we're going to fan the left toes out slightly, adjust the feet, maybe widen, and just find warrior two. So now you're opening your chest and your hips towards the left. I'm going to peel the shoulders down and gaze over that right hand. Anchor the back heel. Sink a little bit deeper into your front right knee. Notice if your right knee begins to cave in, see if you can open it out a little bit more. Maybe pressing it forward so it goes down the center of your foot, or a little bit further out towards your pinky toe instead. And that left hip rolls back. You're going to tuck the tail, tuck the belly, soften the shoulders. And just continue to breathe, channeling our breath through the nostrils. And keep the arms extended and the fingers extended, and the neck long. As you straighten that front right knee, inhale your hands towards the ceiling, soften the shoulders, and turn towards the left side as you exhale. Just gazing at the feet, we're going to adjust the feet so they're parallel, pigeon-toed. Soften the shoulders. Take your left wrist, anchor the heel as you fold to the right. Spiraling back to center, switch wrists, fold over to the and bring first to your low back, ground through the feet, and press the hips forward. And then soften the knees, hinge forward. Maybe you slide the hands to the waist and let the crown of the head bow towards the floor. If it feels good, you can release the hands alongside the outsides of your legs, or you can grab opposite elbows and just hold here. If it feels good, swaying from side to side. You're going to release the hands, come up halfway as you breathe in, pause halfway as you breathe out, bring the hands to the waist. Press the shoulders back and inhale all the way back up to standing. On the exhale, just begin to turn to the front of the mat, step the feet back together. Just find yourselves back up at the top of your mat. Take a big breath as you extend the arms to the ceiling, forward as you breathe out. Inhale to a flat back, exhale to plank. Hugging the elbows, lower the knees, and lower to a hover all the way down to your belly. Press up as you breathe in, tuck the toes. Back into down dog as you breathe out. Draw the arms nice and long, and gaze towards your feet. Center the right foot. Left leg comes up. I'm going to flex the foot, bend the knee, allow that hip to open, and then start to square your shoulders. Slowly rolling the ankle, and then rolling the other way. Straighten your left leg, stepping it forward. And just inch the left foot towards the left corner, anchor your right foot, and try to square both hips, so both hips are facing forward. We've got that bend in our front left knee, we've got the length in the back leg, and we're pushing into our outer back heel. So hips are facing forward, and we're going to jet plane the hands back and press the shoulder blades towards each other, towards the center. Keep grounding through the left foot in the back heel. And come up to warrior one as you inhale. Hands towards the ceiling, sink into that front left knee. And anchor the heel and spiral your right hip forward. Gently pulling our shoulders down into your back body. Sink a little bit deeper as you gaze up. Release the behind you, interlacing the fingers. And try to kiss the palms together as you lift the chest up. And folding to the inside of that left leg. Maybe the arms drape overhead. And maybe the hands come to the low back. Draw the hands to the low back and then down to frame the front foot. We're going to inhale back up to warrior one, extend the arms overhead, and on the exhale, find warrior two. So adjust the feet, take a walk to the front. Open that And straighten the knee, inhale the arms overhead. And just turn to the other side this time. Goalpost the hands. And drawing the hands to heart center. So I'm just going to turn around to face you. So keeping a wide stance where we are. I'm going to gaze at the feet, make sure they're slightly parallel again, pigeon-toed. And press our shoulders down into your back body. And then grounding through the toes, just turn one heel in at a time. Right heel and left heel. I'm going to keep turning the heels inward. I'm going to fan the toes outward. And then we're going to reach up, spread the fingers, soften the shoulders, and then goalpost the hands as we sink into our goddess pose. So slide the shoulders down, tuck the tail, widen the knees like you're trying to push them back up against the wall. Allow your neck to lengthen and draw the hands to heart center. Sink a little bit lower. We'll hold here for 3, 2, and 1. As you come up, extend the arms back overhead. Goalpost the hands down. And just start to bring your hands back to heart center. We'll shuffle the feet back up to the top of our mat. And take another big inhale. Draw the hands together. Exhale. Bring your hands to the heart. Twice more. Inhale. Add a slight back bend. Exhale. Move the hands to the heart. Suck the belly in. Take another big breath in as you gaze up. On the exhale, anchor the left foot. Center. Drive up that right knee as you breathe in. Flex the foot. Press back with your right heel as you breathe out. Softening into that left knee. Soften the shoulders back. Dial the toes down. Options to jet plane the hands, airplane the hands, and stay where you are. So keep drawing the chest forward, softening into that left knee. Expand the chest as you inhale, and then just start to soften as you exhale. Let the hands travel to the floor or travel to your blocks. You're going to move into our standing needle. So standing needle, we have the hands grounded, that right leg lengthens upward. And you challenge your balance more by walking your hands in towards the standing left leg. Maybe one or both hands wrap around that bottom leg and we tuck the chin. Or if you want to modify, the hands can be further out. The back is more flat and we're in a standing L shape. And keep softening the shoulders back. Keep shining the chest forward if you're in that standing L. Or if you want to go deeper, walk the hands in, tuck the chin and round the back. When you're ready, release the hands and bring the feet back together, softening the knees. We're going to roll up one vertebrae at a time, pull the shoulders all the way up to the ears, and then drop the shoulders down into your back body. Reach up again as you breathe in. Draw the hands to the heart as you breathe out. And twice more, inhaling, exhale. Ground the right foot. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, float the left knee, flex the foot. Inhaling here. On the exhale, we're going to hinge forward, ground the right big toe, push the left heel back. Dial the toes down for balance. Your hands can reach to the side or jet plane back as we shine the chest forward and dial the toes down. Inhaling here. On the exhale, we're going to soften the knee and draw the hands down towards your mat. So finding your standing L. Or walking the hands in for standing needle. So bow the head, tuck the chin, and round the back if you're in that standing needle. We'll shine the chest forward, walk the hands forward. Lengthen the leg if you're in standing L. One big inhale wherever you are. On the exhale, our feet come back together. I'm going to let the toes touch and draw the hands, wrap the hands around the backs of the knees, grab opposite elbows and lower the hips. And then bow the head and start to round. Just take a gentle forward fold. And release the hands, separate the feet, reach back up as you inhale. Exhale the hands to heart center. So if your balance is challenged, you can step off of the mat so you have a more kind of stable surface. We're gonna take the right foot and cross it over the left knee, the left thigh. So options to stay more upright if you want to deepen this hip opener. Let the right knee open out a little bit more, flex the foot, and you can begin to soften into that left knee and lower down. So ground through the left big toe. We're opening the right hip. And we're here for 3. Keep pressing the knee open. And 2. And 1, slowly come back up. And come undone. Take your hands over. And draw the hands back to heart center. And move the weight into your left, across the left. And for a deeper stretch, we can soften the right knee and lower the hips down. Keeping that left knee engaged, keeping that left foot flexed if you can, and grounding through the big toe. We're here for 3, and 2, and 1. And just slowly come back up. And come undone. And draw that behind the back. And just bring your hands to your lower back. Neutral position. And go ahead and release alongside your body. Take one big inhale as you reach up, and we'll flip the palm. Exhale, press the hands forward, soften the knees, and slowly folding down. Bow the head. Take your palms to your shins. Shine the chest forward as you inhale, and softening down on the exhale. Once more, inhale to a flat back. Exhale, folding forward. Beginning to soften the knees and lowering down into a seated position. You're going to walk the hands back, take a seat, and go ahead and stay in the seated position. We'll keep the knees bent and the feet grounded, and we'll take a reverse tabletop here. So walk the hands behind you. If you like, you can practice with facing the fingers away from the body, keeping the feet grounded. And soften the elbows, push down into your hands, tuck the belly, and press the hips up. Still retracting the shoulders, still pressing into your fingers. Bow the elbows in, press the hips up. Engage the glutes, engage the belly. More conventional ways to turn the fingers to face you. Try to keep the palms grounded, fingers, the hands stable. And we're going to press up again. Hips towards the ceiling, shoulders back, elbows in. And breathing in. And lowering as you begin to breathe out. From here, we're just going to transition all the way down to your back. So you can cup your hand around the knee, roll down, bring both, wrap the hands around the knees, and just start to. When you're ready, stir the knees the other way. And come back to still, and the arms out in a T, and drop your knees to the. Engage the belly. Through the exhale, drop the knees to the left, and turn your gaze to the. Belly as you bring the knees back to the center. We're going to draw the feet back down, press the palms into the mat, and push the hips up. Slide your hands underneath the glutes so that your palms are pressing down into the mat. Your hands are making a diamond shape underneath you. Go ahead and sit and extend both legs out. Engage the belly and press into your forearms and just come up onto your elbows, onto your forearms. Start to walk your elbows in. So you're looking towards your toes. Keep drawing the belly in. Maybe point the toes here. We're going to slowly begin to expand the chest by pressing our shoulder blades together. We're going to start to arch the lower back and bring the elbows in. And if it's okay with the neck, your gaze can turn back. And tuck the chin, begin to come undone. We're going to walk the hands out from underneath us. And just extend your legs out. Your eyes and place the left hand at the heart. So keeping your eyes closed, just allow your shoulders to feel heavy. Begin to slow your breath. And just scan the body for tension and release it. Bring your awareness to that tension if it's there. And let it go. And that right hand on the belly, bring awareness to your belly as you inhale and exhale. Bring awareness to the heart as you breathe in and breathe out. And we're going to pause at the bottom of your very next exhale. So stay empty. Feel the belly flatten. And then take a half breath in through the nose. Hold it there. Take a full breath in through the nose. Expand the belly. Move it all the way up to the chest. And hold it there. And then open your mouth and sigh it out. Pausing at the bottom. Take a half breath in through the nose and hold. Take a full breath in through the nose, pausing again. And start to soften the shoulders, slightly engage the belly. Take another breath in. And sigh it out. And we're going to release the hands alongside the body, closing our eyes, squeezing the fists, and curling the toes. Just one last time, try to engage all the muscles in the body. You're going to tense everything up, squeeze everything in. Take a nice big inhale through the nose. And then see if you can sip in just a little bit more and squeeze a little bit tighter. And then sigh it out. Just letting go completely. You can wiggle the fingers, start to wiggle the toes. And just go ahead and gather both of your knees back into your chest. You're going to hug the knees in. Sway from side to side. And eventually just fall to one side and take a fetal position. And then keeping your eyes closed, slowly walk yourselves up into a comfortable seat. We'll keep our eyes closed as we come to seated. We'll sit tall, press the shoulders back, and then soften the shoulders down. Draw the hands to heart center, engage the belly lightly, and just bow the head slightly. Take a big inhale. And sigh it out. So bowing forward a little bit more. Thank you for joining me in practice. Namaste.